Hi guys, John and Brooklyn back at KC Farms, and it has been about 3 days since we've put these boars together. They were all in one, and now they're sharing a fence. They broke out in the last video, and now it's time. We're just going to put them all in one. You can see Chubb's still wanting to make sure he's boss, but we're going to move them over here up in these underneath these trees over here on my mother-in-law's property. And a lot of acorns and stuff under there, and there'll be plenty of room for Kevin to get away if Chubbs still is going after him. But after a couple days of sharing a fence, it should be a lot better. So we've got 2 extra fences. So we'll start with those 2 fences, and then we're going to steal one of these fences that they're in right now. We'll give them 3 total fences, and I'm not really too worried about these guys running away. So I'm hoping for an easy move, and we'll see how that goes here. So we got to run back and get some fences, and we'll come back, get those set up, and we'll get these guys moved today.
Daddy.
Well guys, before we get back and get the fence, we had some bad news this morning, and we like to share everything that goes on. Betty, our Bielefelder hen, was killed last night, and they were starting to roost up here. You can see all the poop down there. And last night I was back putting the other chickens away, and I saw them roosting there, and I was thinking I needed to maybe put her in with the big birds or put them all in there, and I wasn't sure. She had been sleeping down underneath the pallet, so I wasn't too worried about it, but I saw them roosting up there, and we've had owl issues before, so I should have moved them last night, or at least moved her and locked the chicks up, but I didn't. And of course, I come out this morning, and she was killed laying here. Fortunately, we've still got all 3 chicks, so I'm going to start locking these guys up in there tonight, and they can roost on that bar that chicken's on. But learned a hard lesson. When I was walking in last night, I knew I should have put her up somewhere else, because I knew it wouldn't be safe for her roosting out there. So lesson learned: when you see something that needs to be fixed, fix it. So we lost Betty, unfortunately, but we learned our lesson for the next time. Okay, so we only have 2 extra fences. We need to get some more, but just been dragging my feet on doing that just because I don't want to pay for them, but we need them. We got the 2 fences set up here, and I'm not worried about these guys running anywhere. We got a bucket of feed. They always know what time it is. They're sitting there waiting at their fence for us. There's Chubbs frothing at his mouth. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of a skirmish again today, but they've got trees. They've got trees to get behind. They can run around this little, I don't know what that was. That was here when my mother-in-law bought the property, but he's got places to get away. It's not quite such a tight enclosure there. So sis, grab that feed just so they don't rummage through the bucket. You don't have to put any down right now. I just don't want them to be able to grab it, but we'll get yeah, just hold it so they don't just grab it whenever they want it. We'll get Mo and Chubbs over first. Mo and Kevin, yeah, that's who it is. We got too many kids, can't remember all their names. Come on, bud.
1,
All right, it says actually if you'll just sprinkle some out here on the grass part so they know where it is. And then I'm gonna run over and grab that other fence and close them in before I bring, that's probably good, they're not even paying attention to you. They're gonna go through and find all these nuts and acorns. And so I'm gonna go grab that third fence and put that together to get them enclosed in here. Then we'll bring Chubbs over. All right, we've got it closed off down on that end. It's a nice big area for them.
Really big.
Chubbs is waiting. So, Brooke, do you want to stay in here with them so they don't follow me? And I'll go get Chubbs. All right, if they start to follow me, you can just shake the feet at them. All right, there probably will be a little tussle. That's just what pigs do. But I'm hoping not going to be as bad as the first one. And there's a lot bigger area, like I've already mentioned, where they can get away from each other, and it will last a day, if that. And then they get it all sorted out, and they know who's boss. Chubbs, come here, bud. Come on. Gotta be smarter than the fence here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Guess he's smarter than the farmer. Chubbs. See if he can resist this feed bucket. Come here, Chubbs. Chubbs. Here, pig. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I guess I'm gonna need to get the feed cup. That's fine. I need the feed cup to get him over here. Grab a little feed here. Shouldn't be able to resist this. Chubbs. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Get him away from Kevin just a little bit.
Mo's just eating the acorns.
Yeah, Mo's fine.
Eating food.
Mo's finding all the good stuff. So, all right. Let's get this fence down in here. Always hard to do one-handed, but yeah, you want to here? You hold the camera. All right. So it's already better. Sharing that fence definitely helps get them introduced to each other.
And food.
Hey, and food, yeah. Let's get this charger before we forget. Try to get it into the most sunny part, which looks like it's going to be down on that far end. Yeah, here comes a little tussle probably.
Looks like he wants his food. And a little tussle.
And that's a good sign. Kevin's already running away instead of fighting. Chubbs is a little bit older than Kevin, so he's gonna be the dominant one for a little bit. So when we first put him in there, Kevin was battling with him, I guess for lack of a better word, and now he's just kind of moving away.
Chomping at his food stuff.
Yep. Here, you want to hold this while I get this put in? A lot of roots down in this area.
Since there's so many trees.
Is it clicking?
Yep.
All right. All right, that's good. Much better than last time. These guys will be good now until we need to pull one out for breeding. Really excited about Mo to get older. He's about 8 months. And we're excited to see him in the future. This is awesome. Kevin's already just leaving instead of fighting. 3 of them in here is a lot better than having 2, especially when it's down in the freezing temps at night. So it'll be a lot better for them at night too. So just got to get a pig loo over here, and these guys' area will be done. You can see there's a bunch of acorns and nuts and stuff that they'll come through here and pick out and eat.
They love acorns and nuts.
Yep, just a little something, especially when it's this time of year. There's not a lot of grass for them. So our plan is to run them around this area one more time, head them down that direction, bring them back around, and then probably over to our property. All depends. We may run them down in these woods down here. So we've got a lot of options. It's super nice to have this layout.
This is really big, so it will last them a while.
Yeah, this area is going to be good for a week or 2 at least. So let's get a pig loo over here, and we got to get Sassy some more hay. She made a big old nest yesterday, and so we'll get her some more hay in just a little bit and see how she's doing. All right, that's the best part about the pig loos. Super easy to move. The hay actually stayed in this time when I rolled it over, but we'll grab the hay out of this other one, put it in there just so they have a bunch of bedding for when it gets cold. And now they got 3 pigs for when it's cold. So
Extra bedding for extra pigs.
that's right, it'll be nice and warm. So grab some hay, we'll go check out Sassy, and we'll wrap this video up. Okay, out here with Sassy. One final look at her pen. We've got cords ready for heat lamps. We want to get this ready because if she has them at night, we want to be prepared. Well, I showed you the other day, she took all her hay and made a big nest. So we're going to put more hay in here for her. We've got 2 heat lamps set up. And I know a lot of people worry about these heat lamps, and they can be dangerous if they come down. So I always use clamps to make sure they're clamped up so they can't fall down. So keep them as safe as possible. So we're gonna get some more hay in here. We are excitedly counting down the days. Her milk line is really starting to come in, and it should not be much longer now. So Jamie's got the due date as the 15th. What's the date today?
I don't know.
I think it's the 9th.
Yeah.
I don't know what the date is, but you guys won't see this till a couple days after the 9th anyway. But super excited. We felt piglets kicking the other day. We've heard if you feel piglets kicking, it's up anytime within a week. Piglets will arrive. So we're gonna get the rest of this hay down in there, make sure she's as comfortable as possible. We wanted to get all our heat lamps and stuff ready because if she has them in the middle of the night, we'll probably turn them on at night just in case she does have them. And I'm sure we'll be running out here and checking her just to make sure. So
Her due date is in 6 days.
yep. So
If it's the 9th.
yes, I think it's the 9th. I don't know what day it is today.
I think it's the 9th.
All right, guys, if you haven't already,
Make sure you like, subscribe, us out on Instagram and also Facebook.
We'll see you on the next video.